All right, let's go. It is fine. Okay. So what we gonna do? Let's do a virtual contest again. Peaks. Okay, we can do that. Forms a complete day. Hmm. What? I only need two, right? Divided sum of the mine. I need I and J. Sum of these one. Mod 24 should be 0. Okay. How can I do it? I can use a map so that I know what I need. No, I don't need a map. Yep. Let's do something. Start from left to right. And first of all, I will... No, I won't edit. First, I will check. How can I check? But like second element could be anything. So okay, I need to check like these two numbers a plus b mod sum, let's say 24 equals to 0. So what I can do is I can check for a mod a mod 24 plus a mod 24. Now it should also be equal to 0. So now we only have numbers from 0 to 24 to 23 stored in this, and we can now check. Okay, but how? Let's see what is hours of I mod 24. Okay, once I have this, to make it 0, what should I look for? Okay, so this value is something. Then what should I look for to make it so their sum should be equal to 24. Okay, what is required here? The required is going, so this is basically m minus 20, but this is what I need. So if this is 0, that means the previous one should also be a multiple of 24. That means 0. This is 1, then we need something that mods and gives 23, right? Yeah, 24 minus m. Okay, so this is what we need. Now we can plus mp of this required. Okay, then what we do, we can put this m to this mp, Let's do answer. Think can return answer. This is fine. Yeah. Wait, no. Um. This is incorrect. Why? This is correct. MPM++. I am doing this correct. What am I missing? Hmm. 0. Here you get 1. But for 3, 4. This is also 0. 24 plus 24 is 42. Hello. First viewer, huh? Wait, this is easy. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 0. And now I will be looking for 24. That is wrong. That is wrong. Okay, this is correct. Okay. Well, what? Okay, this is the same problem. Here I can do n square, so this solution will actually work, and this as well. I didn't even see it because I know I can solve it in better time complexity. Just do this long, and we good. No, this is going to be, this can be. This is fine. This is also fine. We good. Okay. We solved 2 very quickly. Seriously. Oh, because I should have solved them. Keep up the good work. Okay, I will. Definitely. You are given an array power where each element represents the damage of a spell. Okay? Multiple spells can have the same damage value. They cannot cast any spell with a damage of -2, -1. So if you're picking this one, you cannot pick from before to from after. Each spell can be cast only once. Maximum total possible damage. So this is easy. I just need to jump. Okay. Let's create a vector. What is the time complexity? It should be um let's do n plus 3 comma 0. Now let's iterate. I will start with 2, right? And dp of 0 is going to be power of 0, and dp of 1 is going to be power of 1. Okay, this is sorted. Now can do but you also cannot do like there are multiple ways. I need to be careful here. One, two, three. Okay. So this is when I have decided to make a jump from there to over here. But now I cannot. This is enforced already. I don't have to explicitly check for this. So only if you're over here, you will go back and add this power up. So was it that easy? What is GP of n? Should be careful with the data types. Okay, this is wrong. But why is this wrong? I have made 113. Now 4 can be what? I just took this one. I should also plus what is over here as well. So this is going to be power of I. Now we good. 4 plus 1, 5. 0, 1, 3. What? What does that mean? Maximum total damage. So the answer is 0, 1, and 4. But if you can cast 1, you cannot cast this one, no? Oh, 10 to the power 5. Okay. With the damage of power minus 2. This. We can't do this. So if you're casting 1, you cannot cast minus 1, minus 2, plus 1, plus 2. So you cannot cast like till 3. So you can do this and this one. Okay, this is a little bit different. How am I supposed to do this? So I can pick any number that is not in this range, right? Numbers are going till 10 to the power 9. Okay, I got an idea. I can do that. So for 1134, I need frequency of elements. Do I? Think so. Okay, I got it. Um, I need to iterate through the numbers. I will also skip. What is the maximum damage I can do? There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if I'll go to 1, what I need to subtract? Okay. Okay. Good. So, what is like the total damage? Int total equals to let's take let's make it a long. Okay. Also I don't need it. It's fine. Now, if I want to pick this particular number, how many I need to subtract? So int answer. Let's make a variable. Again, I don't want to make mistakes. So P is how much? This is total minus MP of whatever is this V. Now V should be there. I want to pick this B actually. I want to subtract B minus 1 minus M of B minus 2 minus M. This is MP, right? It's okay. B plus 1 minus of B plus 2 should be fine, right? Yeah, I think cool. Now answer is going to be maximum of answer comma P. Okay. I've used MP somewhere. Now we get something is wrong. I'm summing up all the power. Fine, but what I'm subtracting? No, I need to I need to some power. Wait, what? No. So how many times this number coming into what this number is? How many times this number coming into what this number is? How many times this number coming into what this number is? How many times this number coming into what this number is? Be careful. Okay. This is good. Not good. Oh, I have 20. Can I see where? In second index. If I'm picking one, but I cannot pick like 7 or 6 too. Oh. Don't call me. Man, PG. Back. So I was wrong with my theory. This is not a correct solution. This is an easy problem. What the fuck? Let's start with 1. So for 1, what I can do? I can do like 1, 4, 7, 1, 4, 7, 9, 12. I can add these one up. For 2, what I can do? I can do like 2, 5, right? So basically plus 1, 8, 10, 13. If I'm picking 3, then 6, 9, 11, 14. Now for 4. Well, if I'm picking 4, I will pick 1. So there are only 3 combinations that I have. So why am I stressing? This is fucking easy, right? Alright. I'll see whatever is the value and I'll put it. But how do I see this? One, 4, 7, 9, 12. This is A plus. What is D here? Difference is 2. Okay, So previous plus 3. This is what we have. I can sort this once I have done sorted. I can start doing. I'll check for these 3. Well, if it's not there, I can move. Yeah, that makes sense. Now I can take 3 pointers. Let's say A, B, and C. All are initially. This is from 1 to something. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Now I will like start checking. Okay. So if V equals to A, it should be equal to something, right? What if it's not equal to anything? Well, in that case, I can just add 3 to every single one of them. Yep. So if this is equal, answer 1 plus equals to V. Okay, but can repeat. What if it's repeating? Okay, let's do this. Okay. That is it. I don't want to add anything else. I will just add. But if you're adding, then you have to check again. Maybe it's matching. Is that okay? If it's matching, then just go to the next one. Wait. If it's not matching, then add it. Add 3 to it. And check again. What am I doing? Is this fine? Hmm. So what I'm doing here, if this is not equal, if this is equal, then this is not equal. No, I'm so confused. I'll just go with the for loop. Implementation shit. Okay. This is fine. Else, I'm gonna use a while loop here. While V is greater than A. But this can, wait, this can be too much. So this A should be greater than or equal to, right? A should either be greater or equals to this V. I can do A minus B. If A is greater, then it's okay. A is greater than B, then continue, no issue. If A is smaller than B, then what will I do? I will keep summing up 3 to it until it becomes greater than. This is V mod 3 plus 1. This is V mod 3 plus 2. And this is V mod 3 plus 3. Is that correct? No, this is just. What is 2? What is 2 mod 3 is 2? Huh? Oh, so mod bit 3 is going to give me 1. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This will give me mod 2. This will give me mod 3. Am I stupid? Oh my god. Okay. 0 to 1. Why do I have 12 when I can pick 1, 2, 3? Am I just making... Oh my god. I can skip this. Fucking easy problem, but... Peak in an array is an element that is greater than its previous and next element. Count of peaks. Change value. How do I do this? I think I is greater than j and the power of j plus 2 is greater than power of. I'll solve this one first. And I'll see. I think it's very easy, but I'm just missing something. I think I can solve this one. I need to count how many peaks in this subarray. If I'll change some value, can create new peaks. So this is a peak, this is a peak, this is. So I'll decrease this value to something. This can still be a peak, or it can go down. So no longer a peak. And I have some queries that I need to solve. Calculating peak is easier, but how do I query? Mm, Either someone is peak or someone is not a peak. Greater than no effect. Hmm. And create a peak. Let's see how many peaks we have. Okay. And I think while updating, I can greatly see whether there will be a new peak or like. Huh. A new change can either create a peak, or if there is no peak, it can also destroy. Or maybe nothing happens. All three possibilities. But I need to update the value of array as well. How do I do that? Mhm. Wait, I can do it. I can update value in here as well. And to query the peak, I can use fan victory. Fan victory. Yep. Peak. Peak elements in the subarray. So like for li minus 1 in number of peaks in the whole array is 0. uh, and initialize a Fenwick of size. What is the size? And now let's update dot update index and value. So either there is a peak so if first element cannot be a peak, right? First and last element. Yeah. They are 0 by default. So bit is a vector initialized with 0. So if nums of I is greater than nums of I minus 1 and nums of I is greater than nums of I plus 1, that means this is a peak, and that in that scenario I can update and pick of I with 1. Okay, successful. Now I know how many peaks are there. Let's process queries now. There could be two type of queries. First of all, there are two things. Let's say this is type. This is first value. This is the second value. If t equals to 1, then do something. So this is basically count of peak. And how will I return this? In our array. Answer. So int query pen dot query should be query range sum. Range sum of what? Two indices now, L and R. A and B. Okay. Wait. What? For all I, if it is range query, then it can go till this one. If this is update query, then again same thing. Else need to do something. Now I need to see whether it is creating a new peak or not. How will I do that? First of all, let's update. Let's just update a new value to this n minus 1 now. Let's go to nums and let's go to this index of A. Let's make it B. Now let's see what's happening. If so, A should be greater than 0. And nums of A is greater than nums of A minus 1. It should be between now. Okay, it should be less than A n minus 1. So for last element, those can never be peak. Okay. And nums of A is greater than nums of A plus 1 as well. Then I will update Is it called update? I will update this index A and I will put 1 here. Okay, this is true. I'm getting 1. Why though? So you update 3 to 4. Did that? Does it do anything? No, it doesn't. Right? This is not greater than or anything. But why do I get 1? Now you query from 0 to 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, like the whole array. And you find out there is 1. How? There shouldn't be anything, right? Two, 0, 1, 2. Okay, this is a peak. Oh. So you will also have to update. My bad. Okay. You also have to check A is greater than 0. And if that element is peak, you need to see these neighbor elements too. How do I check it? Let's check for a minus 1. So if this element will only get affected if this condition satisfies, so it should be greater than 0. And just copy the whole thing. Let's just do a plus plus. If that is not the case, okay, then you check for plus plus. And now I will check for and this is too much, by the way. Output is 0 and 1. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. Only this gets updated now. Nums of A. When you do a plus plus, okay, calm down a bit. So it was 414215. same. Then I go to 0 to 2, the same array. There are 0, but I'm getting 2. For God's sake, what the fuck? Okay, so it was 2 here, and this is a peak, by the way. So this one gets executed. Fine. You check for the next one. This one is not true. Then you go back here. What's going on? Then why? Why is this happening? There is only one. No, there is a peak between 0 to 2. Hello? 0, 1, 2. There isn't. Oh, 1 is range sum. Huh. 2 is a peak, no? So I should look in between this. What the fuck? I should look for what? Hmm. a little bit fucked up. There is no peak. So this was peak before. Once I update it to 4, what happens? This won't be executed. This will become 0. This won't be executed. Right, this becomes 0. This should be executed. Right. No. Right. You get E. Oh, this is for second query. This is A, basically index. Right, you made it of 3 to 4. Right, and minus 2. 4 minus 2. You go to this 2. And you update it to 0. Wrong. Can I print this? Where is bit? Can I print this? I can access, right? How do I access this? This is bit infanvic bit. Is this correct? No, there is no method. I need to I updated 2 to 1 and then I also updated it to 0. Wait, this is subtracting? Oh my god. Fuck me. This is even worse, actually. No, this will let's keep it like this. Add value to index I. I just need to flip. Okay, so I'm wrong flipping the value. Oh my god. So what do I do? This is like the current value right now. What I want to do is I want to make it 1, right? So if this is 1, then I will just add 0. If this is 0, then just add 1. Cool. I want to make it 0, so to make it 0, just do something like that, right? This, if this is 0, then just, what the fuck? If this is 0, then fine. Getting 1 again. This one? Yeah. Hmm. No. But why? So when I make this nums of A to B, four is no longer the peak. This is not getting executed now. Okay. Why? At least one of them should be. No, nothing. Oh, because I just continue. Oh god damn it. Um doing his job, then what the fuck is wrong? Let's also see what's A. 2 0 1 2. But why output is 1? Is some of the 1 getting executed or something like that? Or maybe Q is already 1? Or maybe it is not 1. So what is Q? Q is 1. So it should get updated to 0. Then why am I getting wrong answer? What? Oh fuck. Um can't even debug on Leetcode. I can check my query vector. Let's check it out. N dot range sum my I have 0. I have 1 here at a place of 2. What the fuck? Why do I have 1? Wait, if I have 1, I will have to subtract minus. What the fuck? I need to subtract minus 1. No. Now it should be correct. Absolutely. It good. What the fuck? Heap overflow? Can this happen? Like, really? Wait, but why? Is there something wrong? What is some long bit of high size is n plus 1? Just make sure this is... Oh, No, I already checked it. It is less than this and greater than this. No, okay, over here. I also need to check. Else if with these two conditions should be right. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. Now this should be fine. It works. Why it took me so much time? This was very easy. 2000. This is bullshit. 1 hour? Like, this was way easy actually. Why I was confused about setting the value. I mean, this is simple logic. Hmm. Fine. I can try solving this one now. Let's think about a completely different approach because my previous approaches were definitely not correct. Maximum total damage with spell casting. If I'm picking something, I cannot pick this. Hmm. How do I do this? Um, I can check where the current index falls to. If it falls in 0, I can pick that and I can pick all the previous elements that had a 0 mod. I can decide not to pick it and then to pick whatever is maximum, 2 or 3. Okay. Wait. If I'm not picking it, then previous, it can be 2 or 3. Maybe I can leave some index. Okay, so let's say I'm picking 1, then 4, which is fine. Then I'm skipping like 5, 6, 7, and then I started like with 8. So then I can do. Okay, so if I'm picking 8, 8 mod 3 is 2. Either I can take everything Um, Everything below that had a mod 1 or 0. So this too has mod 1. Maybe there is another sequence of mod 0. I could have picked that too. But if I'm picking this one, then I should make sure that I'm only picking. And then what about the rest option? It's just like prefix suffix kind of a thing. If I'm not picking this one, I will see how can I maximize it. Simple as that. No. There is something in this problem. I have 12 minutes. How do I merge? I can maintain 3 DPs. I'll just store like the maximum. Hmm. There are 3 options. Equal to 0. Okay, so let's say this is for mod 0 dp, this is for mod 1 dp, this is for mod 2 dp. So what I can do here, I can make this So whatever it was, back like TP of 0, I can pick this with this along with this value v, or what I can do then. What I can do for 1. Let me ask. I don't know. This is so I sort this. What is keys? What? 1000 AK. Cannot pick this. So allowed damage must be greater than. What am I doing? Hmm. What is P? App. So key is value, and this is like how many times the value is appearing. Hmm. take the sum. This is just pick or not pick logic, but what they do, you just count frequency of every single number, then you store that frequency, and you go back. um you go back and see. Okay, do I have to sort this? Maybe I will sort the map. Not required. um let's do this. Vector int wells, and one more frequencies, right? So values dot push back k, this is a key, and push the frequency into frequency. Now I know how many times this value is appearing, and I have sorted this power, so this should also be sorted, right? Then I can go till wells dot size. Let's make this, and I'm going till the number of unique values that I have. Where is map? Neither frequency nor value can be long, so I'm safe. This is long. Yep. So if I will pick this, it is going to be whatever is the frequency of this value into whatever is this value. Okay. Right. Might be 0. Now, once I know this value is coming this many times, I can check for j -2. I can go back because wells is sorted. Let's make it -1. Why my indentation is fucked up? Why is this happening? Hello? The fuck? Now I need to what? Mm, this can be big. This can be big, right? It's going from I to all the way. What will be the time complexity? This can be at max. 10. Hmm. This is fine. While j is greater than 0 and else of j less than equals to else of I. So I want this to be less. So I should be greater than at least by 3. So it should be 4, and if this is 1, this is going to be fine. Right, j minus minus. Now what if this is greater than 0, then what I do? Um, I just do the sum a plus whatever is the value at j into j. It's fine. I can also decide to skip. Do a skip. I can take n minus 1. MP is not declared. Wow. Fantastic. Very fantastic. I'm done. Should be sorted. No. Nope. How do I sort this? This is not working at all. Can I sort a map? I definitely can't. Sort map C++. I think I can sort a map, not a unordered map. Because of this hashing thing, this can be sorted. No? Well, sorting by key. Oh, I can simply use this. I can simply here. But how does it know, like, sorting by value? I just have to use greater int. Not in a map. Okay. This is correct. Oh, I want this to be Okay, so default behavior is so by default it's stored in ascending order. Then 134. Why do I have wrong answer? Let's check something out. Take should be A, right? What I'm doing, this is correct. So if J is 1, not at all. Yep. First of all, J is either equal or less than that. So at least I want that J plus T. 1 plus 2 is, so I can skip 2. So I only want this plus 2. It should either be less than or equal to value. This is like the same thing, right? This is take and you sum up. Oh, okay. No, this is fucking stupid. I need to sum what is in dp of j. This is the maximum till this index. Psst. This is the same fucking shit. Seriously, these things are not same. This is satisfying 1,3. So 1 a minus 2 is also 1. Both are the same thing, right? Why is this not 1 comma 3 2 3? Oh fuck. No. No way. I think that this is the only thing. I don't need it anywhere else. But hmm. Um, Porting and so only 1800 is bad. Hmm. Do I really have formatting issues? Is okay. Hmm. Let's see some greedy problems. Difficulty, hardest one. This is a hard problem. Largest sum of the split. 1000. Okay, this is DP. So basically binary search. Yep. So what I did, whatever is the maximum element, and then accumulate the sum. जो जब तक sum greater than high, pick the midpoint and then I decide to split. Into K8 non-empty sum. Such the largest sum. Split it into two parts. Largest sum 10. We have to minimize this. Oh, counting splits here. With sum less than equals to m. Okay, so this is the minimum sum is high, maximum is sum. So this is greater, mid is how much? So this is how much sum I'm targeting, and I'll call a minimum split with the mid. Now if this is greater than k, if it is possible to divide it, that means we will go for higher lower value because we are minimizing. Okay, else sum equals to mid, then I just return sum. But why this is hard? %. Let's try. Two integer. These are digits of two numbers. Also given an integer k. Create a maximum number of relative order of the digits from the same array must be preserved. So what does that mean? So if I have something like this, It's at like 9, 8. After 9, 8, I cannot pick from this one. Then I will have to go here. M and N is less than 500. I can go N square. I do not have leading zeros. Thank you for that. Leading zeros. This should be maximum. Should be of size K only. Nine eight is max here. Let me say 6, 5. So 9, 8, 6, 5. But I cannot go back. I can decide to pick this element or not pick this element. And only 0 to 9. I can see something. I is for nums1, J is for nums2. Idea is I cannot go back. If I'm picking, I'll go to that next index. What I will store? Cannot store such a big number. That is not possible. I can greedily form this. So initially everything is 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I will only pick some element at some index if it is greater than or equal to what is already there. By the way, greatest number, it should be here. So 6 should be there, 9 should be there. Then what we have after 9, we can take this 8, 9. Your current bitrate is more than recommended. I think it's fine. Yeah. Okay. We can also have like smaller, bigger than smaller. This is also possible. Because then we won't be able to form a 5-digit number. So if we are picking something, we can pick the 7, but then we only have 3 other choices. I can use pointers for these nums1 and nums2, right? Don't have to use DP. I can use pointers like I and J. They only move right. And so currently both are at 0, 0. And which one should I choose? Both are good actually. 604. So I can pick any word, like it doesn't matter in this situation. Yep. So I can pick any one. Then we have 7 and 6. What should I pick? Try to build that way. Let's say I'm putting 6 at a position, then I have 7 and now I need to check. Um I'll put this 6, then I will be at 7 and 6. If I'll pick 7, first of all I need to pick all the numbers in this. I can do 6 and 7. I need a good example. Let's do with 3, 9 and 8, 9. I'll just put 8 here. That's okay. If I'm choosing any one, how many I can make? So right now I can make 4. Let's say. Or choosing 8 will, I will move to 9. Now we have 3 and 9. I can binary search. Now I can replace this 8 to 9. That is possible. But when I can do it? I can put 9 afterwards. Now I have 3 numbers and K is actually 3. I can low-key replace this 8 with 9. Right? Hmm. Else I cannot. 3465 912583. Going with 9, then go to 1. Here we have 3. I just put 3. Then I move to 4. 4. I move to 6. Put 6. Then I move to 5. Then I put 5. I move to shit. So nothing is there. Then I put 1. Size must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is all I can do. So I can skip to now I can skip 5. I can replace this 5 with 5. That's the best I can do. And I cannot binary search because this is not sorted at all. Okay. And I need can I do this? I need a max subsequence of length, let's say L. So length is bounded. Can I do that? Hmm. Maximum subsequence of some length. What is the maximum subsequence of length? 2. Definitely 6.5. So what should be the length? Length should be 2. So you start from here and you see where is the maximum element and where is the second maximum. Uh, this is doable. But I can make a stack of size L, put 3 and 4 both. Once I'll get 6. No, I can't do that. Hello? I can have 3 6, but 4 6 is better than having 3 6. So um hmm, start with the maximum number, and from that index pick the next max. It should be doable with some stack maybe. Let's see. I need it of size 2. Can I do that? This is what I need. Smaller element appears. Still have remaining element to fill. I can use this shit. So elements is smaller and we still have enough elements remaining. So how much elements we have remaining? And minus I plus 1 and minus I. So stack dot size should be n minus I plus 1 should be greater than or equals to L. Yep. Then I can pop. Or if size is less than L, then I can push back. That is fine. Do it. This is possible. Okay. So how much I can pick? So from left I can either pick 0 till K. From right I will pick whatever is. From nums 2 I can pick like K minus L. Let's do it. Let's use a stack. Let's do it for the first one. Nums1 dot size plus I. So while stack is not empty and st dot back it is less than the current element in nums1 of I, and whatever is the size of this stack, how many elements it has, plus n minus I plus 1 should be greater than equals to L. Wait, this is the current size. What is n minus I? Size will reduce by 1, right? So this is why this is also like minus 1, because size will reduce. N minus I. This is 0 based indexing. Okay. I can pop back. Now if stack dot size is less than L, then I can push whatever is in nums1 of I. Okay, so in the end I will have a stack of size L. Got it. What if it's just not possible? If it's not possible, I can skip. Okay, so that is not valid. If L is greater than nums1 dot size, or R is greater than nums2 dot size, then just continue. These are invalid and we good. So we did this thing. We can do the same with nums2. So here size should be r. Okay, I really wanna see what's the size now. So when I have them, I can take 2 pointers. Both are 0 right now. And while you are using 2 pointers, you know what? Let's use vectors. The operations are going to be similar. Push back. This is fine, right? Yep. Pop back is also similar. Okay. N is not declared. What is N? Oh, this is size. J is less than R if st of I greater than st of st1 of j. Then what I'll do is to answer dot push back st of I, and I will also increase it, right, because I is greater. So let's get it. Else I will just get a here. Now once we did all of that, we also check for the individual elements. So just do I plus plus and st j with r from st1 and j. Now I have this vector. Now if this fucking answer let's say this is the current one, if this fucking shit is greater than res, then I can just swap. Okay, might be some mistakes. I have used n, so what is this n? This is k. K should be the size. Here's nums2. Everything else is good. Wrong answer. I have 98653. Oh, I have only 3, 4, 6. So I have 3, 4, 6. Hide it. If I had 3, 4, 6. No, this is not correct. I can take 3 from here. So this will give me like 983 and this will give me 65. This is the correct answer, not that one. How will I do that? In that case, this should be equals to 2 and this should be equals to 3. Okay. So if L equals to 2, the output. It's 93412, but this is incorrect. So L2 means okay, this. Oh no, this is correct. This is still wrong. I can put 2 from here. Okay. I have 000. But why? I can pick 2 from here. What is size of nums1? What am I doing? If L is greater than nums1 of size, no, it's not greater. It's just 2. L is 2, right? What is R? R is 5 minus L. So 5 minus 2 is 3. These are definitely equal. So this is getting executed. No issue from this side. You will push both of these, no doubt. Has to be done. You push that, again size is less, so you push it again. And st back is less than nums of I. Is this less than current element? Yes. But is 1 plus 2 minus 2, which is 0. So is 1 minus 1, which is 0, is greater than equals to L? Not at all. There should be no pop. I need to check something. ST burn size is 3. The size should be 2. Then why do we have 0? Oh, I swapped. I need to do it here. 66704. We have 66704. How? Why do we have this? Oh, this is correct. So we put 6, then we move here. Okay. Okay, I see. What's the issue? If elements are same and I move to this index. No, it should not be 6, 6. Something is wrong in my solution. So if I is greater than 1 of j, right? So if this shit is greater, so this is not greater, so 6 gets popped on and j is increased by 1. Then other iteration, now I is greater, so again you pop 6. Okay. Can't do this. These are not sorted arrays, so I doubt. I think 6 here, 7, 6. Better. I need something else. In this merging thing, I need to look for the future choices. I can see something. Um, it'll be 67604. How do you know this fucking example? Yeah, so we need to compare suffix. You're not just what is this? Oops. Internet gone. GG.